All right. Hi, this is Attican, and welcome to the series where we're playing through the Railway Empire 2 scenarios in numeric order. We're up to number 8. We are now over in England and Scotland. The first 7 are set in the Americas. The last 7 are set in Europe. And we are in England and Scotland. Our hometown is London. The year is 1860. There are 16 cities in this region and 38 rural businesses. It's considered normal difficulty, so this will be easier than ones we've played recently. Should be. The Flying Scotsman. In 1860, rail transport in the United Kingdom has changed since its early days. After a wild race to expand the rail network, companies now increasingly focus on speed and comfort. Take control of the East Coast joint stock and establish an express service between England and Scotland. Beat the competition and be the first to reach the goal of creating one of Great Britain's most famous rail lines. So, says England and Scotland. Okay, all right. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 folks we can choose from. They're all available to us. I want to go back to the general. This map has some elevation, certainly, but it's not huge, and I think we can get down to very few tunnels and bridges. 30% lower track construction cost is great, and this is excellent to higher revenue and freight. So we're going to go with the general, and we're going to call ourselves Attican this time. The difficulty is not tough. It's a 1.3 factor. That's the lowest one typically. As far as I know, that's the lowest there is. 2.5 million, which is a little extra money. We do have 2 competitors. They're both regular strength. Mergers are on, so we'll probably have to buy them out. And region concessions are on. We'll have to buy our way into additional regions past our starting region. And city founding's off. I think city founding is only in the North America maps. All right, let's go.
The face of the United Kingdom's railroad has changed a lot in recent years. In the past, it was important for people to have any connection. Nowadays, however, they want more direct and faster routes to travel. You are to set up a special Scotch Express connecting London with Edinburgh. I am here to assist. I've written you a small list of tasks. We should get started with that for now.
Okay, now I was doing this while he's talking, but I did hear him say London to Edinburgh. And he did say Edinburgh, he didn't say Edinburgh. So we'll go to Edinburgh. It's not Edinburgh, it's Edinburgh. Okay. And by the way, now that we're moving into the Europe maps, guys, don't bother telling me how to pronounce this name or that name. I'll do the best I can. I will try to get them right. If I don't, life will go on, don't you think? Life will go on. All right, let's see what they want us to do. Deliver 8 loads of lumber to London, grow London, and express London to York. Okay. So, bonuses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 bonuses on the map for us to get, totaling what? 3, 4, 5, 750, 1 million. Okay, good. These we all have to buy our way into different regions. These we get right away. Maybe we could go grab those first. The other thing, let me see who produces what. Beer's in London. Beer in York. We got cloth here. Meat, there's our meat, Bristol. So Bristol will be a key connection for growing London. Cloth there, and notice our competitor here, Walter, is already in London, and he has a line from Oxford. So now we have to grow London. Let's see what they're getting so that we can focus on the right ones. They're getting grain, no doubt, overland from that nearby grain farm. They don't have corn or logs. We're going to take care of that. The logs for sure. The meat will come from Bristol. They're making beer here. That's good. They don't need this. We need to get them sugar, and that's a bonus. We'll get that. Now, here's the one I did want to see. They're getting cloth from Oxford. That's probably from Walter. Walter's bringing cloth down here on his line from Oxford. So that's actually, that makes it easy. Okay. We want to hit 40, so we're going to want milk pretty soon, and there's milk right down here near London. Okay, so as far as growing London, the key would be to get the meat, the lumber, and the corn and the sugar, and then eventually and shortly after at the milk. So I think we can set up London growth fairly easily. Let's go collect some bonuses and get some of these lines going. I think, and that lumber comes from southwest England over here. I think what we'll do is set up, let's grab that access to that region first. And then, you know what? In fact, before we even run this, I'm going to want to go through this one for sure, this one for sure, this one. I'm going to want them all. I'm going to buy them all before their price goes up, okay? Because you start running it and the excess price. This one over here, is it worth it to access? I think we could live without that one. But I want to get all these bonuses, and that means we're going to need access to all those regions. We might as well buy them while they're at their cheapest price. Okay. So, put a station in London.
Begins.
And we'll put a station here in Bristol. Maybe like that. Now, I've been told by a couple of players that I truly respect. They're both excellent players. They told me in different ways, but the message was clear that I'm wasting money when I build tracks. I believe that. So we're going to try to do better. Now, the obvious thing is just get rid of tunnels and bridges, right? And we do want our track to be as straight as we can practically have it. And we want it to have max speed. That's a beautiful line. There's 105,000 in earthworks there. So it's 147. Let's just see if we can do something about that. Okay. We see right here, a lot of digging coming right out of London. Let's see if we can get rid of some of that digging without messing the line up too much. If I just raise this, it got down to 123 and then scoot it a little bit. So, okay, it's down to 122. So we saved some money right there just by bringing that track up a little bit. And we still got, we've got a slight elevation change, but it's no big deal. And we saved money. That's early on. Money is it. Okay, right here we got a lot of earthworks. If we raise this up and get rid of those earthworks, now we created a bridge. Just get rid of the bridge. Now look at this. We've gone to 98,000. That's a lot of money, and we still have a beautiful line. I mean, 1 degree is like nothing. That 36 mile per hour, we're gonna get rid of that. Let's see. It was coming out of there. Okay, 98,000. Okay, that's what's that, like 35,000 we saved just from those little tiny changes? Let's take that. We are going to double track this one. And we're going to set up a line like so. Put in our signals. And then we want to go get these logs. And bring them directly to London. Okay. And I want a line that runs here to here, runs full. Now, as far as trains, we didn't do our research. Oh my word! I hope I haven't goofed. Before I set this line, let's go. Shoot! Trains. The trains. We kind of know the trains now, but I think what we're going to do is take the Hulda, which is the default express that we'll get probably, and we just saw the Dragon pop up as our default freight. And then if we need a mixed automatic, we'll run this Waverly. So There's the trains. Now let's go back here. This is where I hope I didn't goof up. Look at that. Oh boy. Definitely want this amount of packages. Ticket prices, we want that. Prices, we'd like to have that. There's some good ones we're missing, but not, at least nothing way back here. So let's get to where I won't embarrass myself. Let's get this one, the ticket prices, and then let's get the amount of packages. Or sometimes it's really hard to get the right spot for those little icons. So anyway, what I meant by not embarrass myself, now I know that I didn't waste money by like laying track before I could have gotten cheaper track through research. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we got our signals. Now we can do that line. We can do a line from here to here, running full, freight line with the dragon, and it can go. And you know what we might think about? Shoot. Let me think about this. This is 36, 62, 47. Let's run to Waverly for our freight. Okay, let's run to Waverly for this line. And we'll run to Waverly, we'll run an automatic line between Bristol and London. And we'll use the Waverly. Now the question is, do we put the special wagons on it yet? I think so. I think that approach actually kind of worked fairly well when we tried it. And if we ran a couple of trains, that would be the right frequency or close to it. So that would be a good line. All right. We got a little bonus now. If we look at this one, they're all beer. So they're going to be beer to beer. So why don't we think of these three, York and Cambridge and Dover, as basically passenger lines out of London, right? So let's go down here to Dover. There's a bonus down here that we can pick up.
A new train station in this city? I can't wait to see if that works.
And we'll go like this, and maybe run this out kind of straight this way a little bit. Now let's see if we can do better on this line. 35,000 earthworks isn't as bad. A lot right in here. Right in here is maybe could stand to come up a little. 20,000, 40, shoot, 58. I like the 0. I think that's fine. Okay, we're going to keep that one. And I think we could probably get away with one train there. Certainly for a while. So I think what I'd like to do is just put that on it. Maybe just run that line like that for now. Well, I don't know. We're going to want to go up here. And we're going to want next, actually where we really want to go is up here. We want to go to York and get that line started. So let's go up here to York. And I'd really like a straight line, right, as straight as we can get it into London. Okay, now the tunnel and earthworks are 320, and if we take out the tunnel, the earthworks are 120, so there's 200 grand it saves us. Earthworks are 122. Are there any obvious spots that are just out of control. I'm not seeing them yet. Little bit right there, but not too bad. Right in here. Now that's probably where we just had the tunnel. So there, we would have to move the line. Well, we could move it. Nah, I'm going to leave it. I want the straightest line I can get. That's how you get your best ticket prices. Now, this 35 is probably because this is too tight coming out of here. Okay, that's max and max. And we do have some earthworks, but that gets us across the river. Yeah, I like that line. Okay. Now, can we do just one coming out of there? I think we can do something like that for now. And what we'll do is set up our signals like that, and then we'll come up here. Okay, well, first of all, we're going to treat this as a passenger line, so we're going to have a restaurant, passenger, mail for now, passenger and mail, and we're going to go here. Ah, shoot, no, we're not. Why wouldn't it like that? We do have it connected, don't we? Yeah. I'm not sure why we couldn't do that. Let me try that again. Maybe I just goofed. No, it will not go to here. So is this line broken somehow? I don't see what's wrong with this. Let me let me take that out. If you come out of there like that, have you in any way, shape, or form broken that track? No, but that actually doesn't. It does look better than it did before. There was something funky looking about it before. Okay, let's try it again. From here, no, it won't work. Okay, did I join it? Yeah, I joined it here. It's got signals running opposite directions. Why, oh why, won't that work? Let me try one more thing just to see if we put a little faux double track on this and set its signals like that. I think that looks good. Let's see. We want to leave York and man, can't leave York and go anywhere. All right, what's the matter up here? I wonder if it's no, it shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. I was trying to say because it only has the one platform up there, but what difference does that make? We've got our switches. Now, what am I missing? Doesn't it look good? I mean, it just absolutely looks good to me. Let me try something else. Can we leave London and go anywhere? We can't go there. We can't go there. Something is definitely wrong down here. Let's try joining from someplace that isn't right there at the intersection, even though that should work, I would think. We'll give it faux double track like this. Get our signal set. Okay. Now, can you go from here to there? Yeah, you can. I don't know what was wrong, but something certainly was. We'll start from York because that's where we put the buildings. Express, we'll give it the special cars. I think we'll run at least 2 to start with. No, let's just do 1 because we got other bonuses we need to pick up. Okay. So that'll be 1. And we've got a bonus right here. We've got a bonus here for Dover. Do we have a train on it? Probably not. Okay, we're going to need more money. We take the second biggest bond. And I think we're just going to spend money and then come back and get the biggest bond. So we want a line from here to here, which is going to be Express. With the wagons and the Halda, 5 days, perfect. And in Cambridge, I think we can do 1 train from Cambridge, certainly for now. It looks like it'll be a shortish line. And I really, even though it'll be cheaper to hook it up right here, I'd like to have it as straight a shot to London as we can get. Because I think we're going to keep that York line. So let's come out like this. And come down. Let's join pretty far down here. That's a beautiful straight shot. Not too many earthworks. That should be lovely. Well, I said not too many. There were some. Okay. And let's let this run for a minute and pick up some bonuses for us. This should give us our task with the lumber. Should give us a connection bonus and a connection bonus. And we're working on our express train. There's a bonus, so we'll take that. And then in Cambridge, we'll give Cambridge the restaurant and the post office. And we'll set up an express line to London. 6 days. We could run 2 on there, but one will be fine for now.
Alle Achtung! Your machine is capable of breaking performance records.
First delivery has arrived. So far, so good.
All right, so we got our lumber task done. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Oh, we have a train on that. There's a bonus down here, and it'll help us with growing. So we want to get the sugar. We want to get the corn. Let's see the bonuses. We're going to get that bonus. There's a bonus up here, too, that we want for Birmingham. So we could run Birmingham over here on this line if we wanted and kind of avoid the bridge for the time being. That might be a reasonably intelligent thing to do. But then we would lose that Oxford connection. I mean, we can go, you know, like London to Oxford, Oxford to Birmingham. Or we could just take Birmingham, run it over here, and run it down like that. I don't think that's going to be too far. Well, we could run it like this and run in that bridge we've already created and get Birmingham, get that bonus going. I think we'll do that and then focus on city growth for a while. So why don't we put our station here? Something like
I
this.
don't understand. There was already a train station in this city.
Yeah, we'll just run it. Yeah, we'll just run it down, make it the shortest line we can make. Kind of a straight shot. Max speed like that. And that's probably going to take a couple of trains easily. Now, even though they have meat, I'm not going to think of this as a beer meat line. I'm going to think of it as another passenger line for the income for the time being. And so I'd like to have the bonus buildings up here. I think we better run a train and then get the bonus buildings. Let's go here to here. Express. Halda. 1, 2, 3. Well, even go like that. Let's just get the train running. Okay, go. That'll give us another bonus. And then we're going to go down here and get our last bonus. I think it's our last bonus. Yeah, this will be our last bonus down here, the sugar. We're going to hook that into London, which will help with city growth. Okay. So, if we come across here and bridge across, let's see, in the interest of saving money, let's try something different. Let's see if we can go down, kind of work our way down like this. Oh, look at this. I think we can cross It looks like we can cross without a bridge at all, if we're careful about this. And the slope and speed doesn't really concern me that much. We can get out of there for 25 grand. I think we'll go for that. And then we'll see if we can climb up here without spinning an arm and a leg. Yeah, oh, that's yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And we can do a little faux double track for it as well. Save some money. And go from here to here. Actually, in fact, we don't even need a train. We can take this train right here, if I can find it. You edit your line, and you don't need to be full anymore. And you can go here and here. Beautiful. And he should take off. There he goes. All right, good. So he can deliver some lumber, and then he can go get some sugar, and he'll just do those two for the time being. And we'll set him up for the corn here as well, and add that to his list. So he can do corn. I think I'd like to expand this station anyway. We'll keep the passengers out there, maybe have the freight come in. Or maybe just one line on this side. Freight coming in on this side over here. That would work. And then a little faux double track. That would work.
Ah, great. The first part of our line is functional. Just keep it up. Full
Good.
steam ahead.
All right, so we've got two of those done. And we can get this track done. Let's see. Let's do a little... kind of like that kind of a deal. Okay. There's another bonus came in. Now, now our train that we put on this, we can also add. No, we can't. Why can't you get out there? Oh, I see. He can't get out there because of the track. All right. Well, what we'll do is expand this on this side. And it's interesting scale. If you run this out here 8, our Josh rule is 8 miles, right? But I think they've changed the scale on this because watch what happens. If we run this out 8 and have parallel tracks, and then we want to do a 4 wide, which I don't want to mess up him. I'm going to wait on this. You go ahead and do your thing and head out there for the sugar. I should be able to do it right now without resetting him, I think. Maybe not. Let's let him go. Let him get out here well beyond what we're doing. All right, now, if we do a 4 wide, if this map was scaled like everybody else, we'd have to go way out here to get it. But look how far, look back here. We're not even close to 8 miles. So I think the scale is different on this map. I do. Maybe that's true of all of the Europe maps, that the scale is different. We'll have to figure that out. All right, so this train's going to go get us the sugar, and we're also going to add to it, if I can find him. I've said this before, for a train game, it sure is hard to see the trains. Okay, so we're going to go here and here, add that to his list, and we're going to call him the London Raw. And he should be good to go. And I just hope he doesn't reset or do something stupid. No, he didn't. Good. All right, we're rocking and rolling. So we got London growing. We'll get corn in there, and that way we'll have everything that it could possibly need. And we can add grain to that line very easily right here, which I think would be worth doing. Because what we can then do is go ahead and double track this further out. Come on out here like this. We'll just go all the way out. Like so. And we can add grain in here. And the reason I'm adding the grain is actually to add other cities to this. I mean, we might as well get paid for hauling the grain. And we may as well have our other cities that we want to, we might as well grow other cities, which just helps us with everything. It gives us more passenger traffic, more everything. All right, so now our guy, our London Raw can now do everything. So he gets wood, sugar, corn, grain. I wish I'd seen that. Why was he... What is it he thinks he can't turn around for? Oh, I know why. Because we need a 2 wide there. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. All right, so now we've got London Raw, and we've got the 4 goods set up, so we could do a Bristol Raw with just a couple of additions, a couple of little track changes, and maybe double track a few more things. So we can work on that and start feeding Bristol and let it grow, and then we could think about Oxford or Plymouth. No. We have cloth coming in from Oxford already. We could do our own from Plymouth, might be even better, and starve him out a little. That might be good. And so why don't we set up, let's get this guy so that he can go both ways. Okay, and let's get this sugar line so it can go both ways. Now we could go with a warehouse approach. Oh, that's even better. Jeez, that's even better and saves us money. All right, we'll do that. We'll do a warehouse in London, and we're also going to put repairs in London because everything we got is coming there for now. And the maintenance, I want it at 100%. And the warehouse is going to accept grain and corn and logs and sugar for now. And milk. I don't see veggies anywhere. Way up here. We could get veggies in there too, eventually. All right. So now by just simply flipping that switch and making this a warehouse, that train that's running can bring stuff for both. Well, I mean, we could think about having like a run full from each of the four would be good into our warehouse, or we could do, or just keep running it like it is and add trains to it if we see we can't keep up. Let's just do that. Let's just run it just like it is. So there, that's all it took. All we had to do is add that warehouse. And now what will happen is this line that goes Bristol to London is automatic, and it will be able to pick up freight as well. And we could potentially add, we might want to add, just to give it a little more beef, we might want to give it one line that's just dedicated freight. But we can still run that Waverly, so it has a similar speed profile to everything else on that track. And let's let that go. Now, why would he? Oh, it starts saying, why would he take beer over there? But that's exactly what he should be doing. And what that's going to do is trigger this dude here to carry more stuff for both cities. All right, we should be in good shape to grow London now and get that task done fairly quickly. And we'll watch. I don't think we have any cities big enough for. Well, immigration office, yeah, it still applies. We don't have anything big enough for an immigration office, certainly, or a business opportunity of any sort. But just double checking London. It's got grain. It's got lumber. It's got 8 sugar on the way. It's got cloth with more on the way. It makes it's got beer with more on the way. It makes its own. It'll have corn shortly. Next run is corn. So I think we're good to go. And I think that's a good place to stop this first episode. I think that's a pretty good start. Now, I'll tell you what we could do. Just to kind of finish it off. I'd like to kind of optimize these lines. Because this guy here, York, London, it will make us good money as an express line. And it is a 16-day line. We need like 3 trains on it, right? So let's save money and put a second train, and save some more money and put a 3rd train. And same thing, Birmingham could probably use at least 1 more train, if not 2. Okay, that's 2 trains. Okay, first let's put 1 over here, and then we'll come back to York if we want to. So it is, 10 days. We should certainly have a second train on that. Oh, and we should have our nice cars on there too. So let's put the cars on that first one first, and then we'll save money for the second one. And 1 train here and 1 train here will be fine for now. Train 1 will pick up his special cars when he gets back up here, back up to Birmingham. And we should be good to go on that. And I think we should be okay on this line. And the question is, do we have enough on that London Raw? Because London Raw is really just we've kind of redefined it as the London warehouse Raw, really. I mean, that's kind of what it is. So why don't we name it that? So bring raw materials into the London warehouse. And the only place that we're actually supplying other than London would be Bristol for now. And we can change that whenever we feel like it. And I think we're going to put one more train on this line right here. Yep. There we go. Ooh, wait. Have we double tracked this? Oh. And we've got to double track this. Oh, we never did go get that second bond because we did so well with the first one. Beautiful. All right. Oh, and there are some more things to do. We definitely want to have some supplies on this, and I want to spread this out a little bit. We're going to go here, rather than trying to have them all stop in one area. Same thing here. That was good. And we've got all the repairs happening in London, which is not ideal. We'll change that because we feel like we have a little more money. We're not quite there yet. And I want to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and hook up this delivery right here. It's going to come into here. And it is going to run full with milk, and of course it'll just wait. And as soon as London gives the cue that it's big enough, or Bristol for that matter. We got anything coming to Bristol? Not a thing yet, but that'll happen. This train here, see, it's starting to bring stuff for Bristol as we speak, and I'm even going to give it a buddy now. We got two trains. Let's kind of think of it as well. We have two trains. We have two cities we're trying to grow. Let's have a couple of trains bring in stuff. All right, I think that's a good place to stop. I think we're in really good shape. We got 97.6% in London. We've got wood coming. We've got sugar. We're set up for milk. We've got a warehouse here. It'll get first dibs based on the recent updates they did. And we are in a great start. We've got a good looking little setup going here. And I think we even saved a couple of dollars with the track laying. Not great, but I did a better job maybe. I'll pat myself on the back and I'll just tell myself I did. And next episode we'll keep expanding, keep growing, keep getting some more passenger lines, try to work our way and kind of connect up the whole map so that we can really make some money and just keep growing this whole London thing and see what they want us to do next. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.